Blah, y'all know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Just kidding. Y si tú quieres cambiar tu vida, if you want to change your life, then subscribe. Ching. And by the way, guys, I just published my first book. It's about my mom, an audacious single mom who opens her heart and home to five adopted kids while embracing her Latino culture, while being Jewish. And today we have a very, very special guest. I'm so happy he's in the building. Give it up for the one and only, the world champion of Powerslap, Anthony Blackburn, aka Babyface.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, brother, thank you. I love that bell. Thank you for bringing the bell. I know it's a big deal.
Man, I'm telling you, I am not taking this thing anywhere with me lately.
Oh man, brother. But look, I gotta tell you, so when I went to Vegas, so basically Vern Cathy, he hits me up. He's like, hey brother, I got you a ticket to Powerslap. I know you never been there. I would love for you to show up. I said, yeah, for sure. So luckily I live in Vegas. I hop in, I'm hanging out. I'm at the audience, right? But next to me is his wife, Shannon, really nice. And I seen Vernon win, Isaiah win, and then the night of the year, right? We see my boy Babyface versus Manny. This is huge, right? And I'm nervous. I'm sweating. I'm like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen.
You were okay.
yeah, brother. I was nervous. My boy Babyface, he was, man. I'm gonna be honest. When I heard the sound of the slap, it was so loud. Like, man, I was like, bro, this is powerful.
It's
And
different up there, man. It's different when you're in the arena and when you're seeing this thing live. It's such a different energy than you can even imagine on TV. I know, like watching it back, you can feel the energy from the crowd a little bit on the TV, but it's really different being there. It's a different animal.
wow. And what was going through your mind? Like, I like your walking. It was really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, tell us like your experience getting ready for that day and the winning. The winning.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, I mean, that a typical fight day for me is, I get a really good night's sleep after weigh-in day. We go out, we rehydrate, we replenish our food. We've been cutting weight and making our weight. And that's like we're smorgasbording during the day. All the boys go out together. We're fucking eating, and then, early bed, early rise. I usually get up a little bit before most people on fight day, and I get my twisted tea in for the day early. That's my every fight day I've done that, and it's tradition. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon unless we're somewhere where that can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like overseas, but that's a different story. But yeah, really relaxed on fight day, early morning, wake up and do my thing, my early morning ritual, and call my family. And I talk to my supporters and I talk to my friends. Most of my good friends are power slappers too, so they're very supportive throughout this whole process of getting ready for these big fights. It's very good to have them on your side and have this brotherhood behind you while you do this. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, yeah, it's locked in mode. I told people this, in the backstage holding room when you're getting ready for your fights. It's probably 30 something by 20 something foot. It's a good room. I must have did 8,000, 10,000 steps just pacing in that room for hours and hours, watching everyone's fights on the TV backstage before mine. It's just a moment where you get clarity, you get focused, and it seems forever. until you get to that moment where you get on stage, and then it's like that, boom, gone.
And tell me when Dana White put the belt on you, right? How what was going through your mind? Like I bet like I don't know, like tell us, spill the
Yeah,
beans. Yes.
you seen me. I was trying not to cry. It was the biggest moment of my life, and this dream that I've been working for ever since I signed up for the Power Slap. This was the goal, and I just accomplished my goal. So elated to say the least, man. I was trying not to cry. My whole family was there supporting. Some friends and slappers were there supporting. I had plenty of backing this time, and it seemed like that in the crowd, and that's what it fueled that fire. I seen people doing the holding up the Michigan and pointing to the palm, like that's what I've been trying to get at towards us, from the start. I've been trying to get this in people's, people from Michigan are built different, and you're going to see this is what I'm out to prove.
Wow, man. That's amazing, brother. And speaking of Michigan, right? Like, if you could share a little bit about like where you grew up in, any fun or memory that you have growing up, please, man. I know you got stories, so please.
Oh, I got tons, but I had, if you had to summarize everything, very, very middle class upbringing, uh, we had our rough times, but my parents definitely worked through it, and that was definitely a principle that they try to instill in me is, work towards your goals, get your things done that you want to accomplish. Now, I've done other things in my life that, like football and sports, wrestling, that have instilled a brotherhood just because of the good coaches and the good people that I've had in my life. It was always a team effort, a brotherhood, a constant. Everyone's working towards the same goal. We're all trying to get better. And then after schooling and everything like that, I got introduced to that Japanese skill toy kendama, and that was, for me, it was, a lifestyle change. It was really cementing in that core beliefs of, if you work hard, persist, and you have a goal that you want to accomplish and you work towards it, you will get it done. And that's just all the principles I base my life on are goal oriented and actually accomplishing them. And that's just been, a constant that I've worked towards and had things happen in a positive way. And this is just another example. And I don't plan on stopping. That was just another instance to where it's proving all these practices right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's nice. That's nice, brother. I was gonna tell you, so I've been to Michigan a few times. There was a beach house I used to be at. It's at Harper Springs, and I love swimming in the waves, brother. That was my favorite part as a kid, just jumping in the waves, and that's where I learned how to ride my bike. Is in Michigan, and
Ooh.
so I gotta give you guys credit. You guys have one of the best foods, the best when it comes down to just having a good time and just vibing. Um, and you were mentioning a food that you're about to eat. What was it that thing you said about the chicken salad? What was the that
Oh
Michigan?
yeah, Michigan cherry chicken salad. So Michigan's known for their cherries. You can see Sam Adams has a Michigan cherry wheat beer that's like specific to Michigan. They get Michigan cherries, and they distribute that all around the country, maybe even all around the world. And it's a seasonal beer, fall time,
Ooh,
cherry season. But it's, we have ciders and everything too. Michigan cherries are a little bit different than everywhere else in the world.
I like that. I like that, brother. Man,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Getting me hungry. Now, look, brother, please, if you could share too, like, what was your journey in joining Power Slap? Like, how did you get founded? Like, what was like, was there like an audition or they saw you do like a YouTube, you smack somebody and it went viral. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So honestly, man, and this is going to be even better than a YouTube video where I hit someone else. When we had this kind of, it was almost like a draft, I would guess. There was a certain period of time where they advertised like a application process, right? So or across social media, they put applications to where it was easy to sign up. So I'm scrolling on Facebook on a Saturday morning, and it was a ad popped up like, you think you got what it takes? Sign up here for Powerslap. And I've been seeing Powerslap videos on YouTube and stuff like that, and I was intrigued, being a UFC fan, and seeing my favorite athletes prosper off of a Dana White product, you know what I'm saying, having the skills to do so. And I said, man, I got those skills. I have that warrior mentality that these same people, I know I can see it in their eyes, the same thing that I see in my own eyes. Let me sign up for this. And I did it, not thinking that they would call me or anything. A couple weeks later, I'm at work getting emails from UFC, Erica Olthorn, and it was like a surreal moment, like I was like, this can't be real. But then you go reading into it, and it's asking you, are you still interested? Would you like to participate still? If so, please send a demonstration of your slapping technique. So then all right, I'm at work at the time. I'm like, what do I do? I set up I was at a sprinkler fitting garage, so I pull out some pipe from a rack and set a box up on top of it about head height. Boom! Had my buddy record it and smack the box. Now, Erica herself had said through this whole process of getting that first real big group that, a good percentage of the strikers that we have on the roster right now slapped air and didn't even hit an object or anything, It was just them like, that. That's all they sent in, but they still got the email, and they still got the call, and some still participated. So to me is like so surreal to be picked. And then we're a year and a half later, I've worked my way up from the absolute bottom, and now I'm the champion. It's just, you can't, people don't dream this. People don't dream this good. That's it, like, I'm holding this right. I'm taking this all around. People don't make dreams this good, bro. And now I'm just living it and working towards more greater dreams. I can't be happier.
Whoa, that's amazing, bro. That's huge. I love that story, man. Like
It's
that you hit
great.
the
Like,
box. Yeah, you hit it.
and this is the cool thing about Powerslap, and a lot of people that I'm talking to have made me realize this is, a lot of these guys that are participating and moving up the ranks and stuff, and dude, we're so relatable to the normal people. Like we're not like a UFC fighter at all yet, as far as fame and fortune and stuff like that. Like we're not on that level at all. But shoot, if people aren't making it feel like that, all the fans and stuff, it's something different. It's something unreal.
Right.
And it's only going to grow with the sport. So to be at the forefront of this and been working towards this goal since the beginning of Powerslap, starting a year and a half ago, and now Powerslap's exploding bigger than it ever has, and I am at the same time, it just feels, it's so great. I can't even fathom it. It's still setting in every single day.
Whoa. And let me ask you this. So after you won, right? What did you guys do to celebrate? I know you had a party. Did you guys go any like bars, or what was the plan with the family that you guys did?
Right. So we ended up going back to the Circa, and we just hung out and did our thing. It wasn't anything extravagant. We had meandered around the fountain blue a little bit, and I saw Cam Newton, fist bump Cam, and saw some influencers in the high limit room, and then we made our way back to Circa and just had family time because that's what I was there for. That's what they were there for, and I wasn't gonna ditch them or anything and do anything out of that realm. I was there for my family after that because they were there for me. That's all I wanted.
Wow. Dang, I respect that, brother. You humble for saying that because a lot of people they would be like, I'm gonna stay and just get lost, by my.
Well, I mean, like there's so much opportunity out there at that time, man. Like if you're by yourself as as or like with a couple friends as a champion, like you could go run the town, do whatever the hell you wanted to, man. It's the world is yours type of feeling at that point. And you know, I had mom, dad, and their significant others, sister, brother-in-law, multiple friends of my parents, and it was just a great feeling to have them in the crowd. They had my sister made a big banner. Yeah, it was so cool.
Wow, brother. No, that's amazing, man. Well, look, brother, I got one more last question before I let you go real quick. If you can share like any advice you can give, to somebody who, that wants to pursue whether it's power slap or any passion they have, what advice would you tell them?
There's going to be, I mean, always if there's something that you enjoy, other people are going to have negative things to say about it. Don't pay any attention to those people and work past it. You have to, like I mentioned before, someone asked me same type of question. You can't stop. You can't give up. There's a certain persistence that kind of makes you seem nutty to other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes. You have to seem kind of crazy to certain people to accomplish what you set out, because it's not about them. It's what you have up here, what you're thinking, and what you set your mind to. And if you have something to pursue and a goal in mind, you wake up every day and you make the conscious decision to, all right, I'm making steps towards this goal, then you have no choice but to accomplish what you want. That's just how it breaks down and boils down. There's no choice but for you to accomplish your goals. Every day you take certain little steps towards it.
Wow. I like you, brother. That was deep. That was
Yeah, man.
deep, brother. That was deep. I got the chills. I got the chills. You know what I'm saying?
This is what got me this. So I mean, I'm gonna preach. I'm gonna preach what I've done, and hopefully it works for other people. That's what I want to. This story that I'm building and this legacy I'm building is that kind of working man's. Anybody can relate to this. You just have to have that same mentality, and not a lot of people do have that, but there are many people out there that don't get the opportunity that I have, and maybe they just need that little bit of extra something to. Well, if he can do it, I can frickin' do it, and that's what I'm here to try and spread.
Oh, brother, that's amazing. Well, brother, thank you again for coming on the show, guys. This is the Outlet to Reality, the Holders podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching ching. Y'all know where to find me. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. The Outlet to Reality. My Snapchat is Take One Pass It, and my TikTok is at Yaakov28. And brother, where can my fans find you?
All right, so on Instagram we're Babyface Powerslap, and then Facebook Anthony Blackburn, just normal, nothing crazy on Facebook. I need to get the TikTok and everything going, but we got a couple few things to handle first. Then we're trying to get on it.